Good morning students, hope you all are safe and healthy at home. So today we will see that how to modify the table. In the last video we have seen that how to create table in different ways. Now we'll see that how to modify the table in different ways. So let's start Microsoft Word. Before starting Microsoft Word, I have already prepared a table that will be easy to understand. So this you can see on the screen, a table is created which have some fields like name, city and mobile number or pin code. So how will you insert column between two columns? How can you insert row between two rows? How can you split table? How will you merge table? How will you merge cell? How can you change the alignment of the table? Clear? So these all things we'll see here in the modification of the table, and we'll also see in the next that how to color, how to format the table in different styles. Clear? So let's start with Microsoft Word table. So simply I have clicked here inside the table. You can see a new tool is appeared, that is called table tool here, and you can see on the menu, you can see on the ribbon here, that is table tool. When I click outside, it's not available here now. Simply you need to click inside, then you will get this tool, because we are working on table, so the cursor should be inside the table. It is very important. Clear? So we have clicked here. So if you want to insert a column, write to this column after the name. So how will you do this? Simply go to the layout tab, and you can see here insert below, insert left, insert right. I want to insert the column, just write to this name. I can click on insert row, insert right. Click on insert right, and you will see a blank column is inserted here. This is the column that I have inserted right to this name. Fine. I don't want to keep this column anymore here. I can delete also. For this, simply I need to click inside the blank column. I'll go to the layout tab again, and there is a delete option. Click on delete, and I'll click on delete column, because I want to click deleting the column. So I'll click on delete column. So column is deleted. Fine. Like this, I can also insert column before the city. For this, simply I need to go to the layout tab already selected, and here I'll choose insert left. It means, or suppose I want to insert column before pin code. So before pin code I want to insert, it means column to the left I want to insert. Simply click on insert left. You see before the pin code a column is inserted. Clear? So this is the way that we can insert columns between the table. Between any column we can select. So I want to delete. If you don't want this column anymore here, simply click inside the column you want to delete, and go to the delete option here, and click on delete columns, and column is deleted. And you have to make sure which column you want to delete. Suppose I want to delete the column city. This column I want to delete which have some cities there. I want to delete that. So simply click inside the city column and go to the delete option and click on delete columns. You can see that city column is not anymore here in this table now. Why? Because it is deleted. Clear? Let's make it undo to get it back. So this is called deleting deleting column. Clear? Now if you want to delete any row, then how will you do? But before deleting row, we need to know that how to insert column. Simply here you can see given insert above and insert below. Columns are inserted right or left, rows are inserted below or above. So if you want a one row above to this name called Ram Kumar, I want to add a row before this row, that is Ram Kumar. So what I will do, I'll click on insert above. When I click on insert above, I'll get the blank column above to this Ram Kumar name. Fine. So here I can add this one more field here, another name, whatever I want to write I can write here. You don't want to keep this row anymore here, you can click anywhere in this row and go to the delete option, and now I'll click on delete rows, because we are going to delete rows. So I'll click rows. So you can see a row is deleted from this table. Like this we can delete. Now if I want to insert a column, or sorry, I want to insert a row below this Ajay Kumar, I want to delete the second field, that is Ajay Kumar here. I can click on insert below. You can see a row is inserted below to this name Ajay Kumar. So this is called inserting rows. Row can be inserted above or below. Columns can be inserted left or right. Clear? So we want to delete this blank row. Go to the delete option. There is a delete rows. Now suppose I want to delete only a single cell. Suppose I want to delete this Delhi. I want to delete this only the name Delhi. I mean this cell I want to delete this cell only. So simply click inside the cell and go to the delete option. There is a delete cells. Now it will ask you some options here. Delete shift cell left, shift cell up, delete entire row, delete entire column. I don't want to delete entire row or entire column. I don't want to shift cell up, I want to shift cell left. I'll click on left. Okay. Now you see the cells are shifted left and Delhi is removed. It means it has deleted that particular cell that had some field that was a Delhi. Clear? That is deleted now. So this is called deleting cells. A single cell can also be deleted using this delete option in the layout tab. Fine. So let it get it back with undo command again, so that will proceed to the next options. So this is the way that we can insert or delete rows and column inside the table. Now we'll see that how to merge cell. I want to merge two cells together. I want this name and city cells to be together, to make it together. So what we'll do, I want to merge these. Merging means to add two or more cells together so that it will become a single cell. Suppose I have selected name and city both. Like this you have to select using mouse. Click on the merge cell option. Click the merge cell option. You can see now the cell is merged and the name and city is now in the same cell. This is called merging cell. Clear? For this simply you need to select first which cells or column you want to merge. You need to select it. Suppose I want to merge these two cells, pin code or mobile phone. Simply select these two cells like that and click on merge cell. Now you see this cell is became a single cell, converted into single cell. This is called merging cell, like both cell is merged together. So this is called merging cell. Let it get back again using undo command so that we can proceed to the next options. This is called merging cell. Clear? So this is called merge. Now if you want to split the table, I want to separate this table from Ajay Kumar. I want these last three columns to be separate from these two columns, these two rows above. So what I'll do, I'll keep the cursor near third column and I'll click on split table. You see once what happens. Click split table. Now you can see a table is splitted and here it is now inside there is a gap between these tables. Now the table is separated from this table. Clear? This is called split table. Fine. Let me make it undo to make it changes there again. So this is called split table. Now go to the layout tab once again. Now we'll see that how to change the alignment. So this is called alignment here. Alignment is a manner in which the text is placed between the cell. Now if you see the alignment of the text, it is left now. Everything is in the left side. See? So to change the alignment, suppose I want to change the alignment of this first row. I'll select the first row. Now you see there are 9 type of alignments. 3, 3, 6 and 3, 9. 9 rows, 9 types of alignments are there. Suppose I want to make it center, I'll click on center. Here I'll click right, it will go to the right. I'll click left, it will go to the left. I want to make it center, it will be center now. I want it more center, that is called center horizontal alignment, vertical and horizontal both. So it will come to the center of the cell like this. Now you see this is the difference between this is what is the difference between that both. You can see this one or this one. There is a difference between that. You can understand easily. So this is the way that we can change the alignment. Suppose I want to change the alignment of this row also. Select this. Simply you can click here. This is called horizontal alignment or vertical alignment both. I want to make it to the bottom of this. I want to set this at the bottom of the cell. Click on the bottom. You see now it is at the bottom of the cell. It is appeared. So this is also type of another alignment. Now suppose select this. I want to change the alignment as right. It will become right. You want to make it center, it will be center. You want to make it bottom right. This is bottom right. This is bottom center. This is bottom left. Here this is center align. this is left, this is right, this is left, this is right, this is again first one, center, upper left, upper right, and upper center. So this is the way of different alignments that we can change here. Simply a single click, but you need to select the number of cell you want to change the alignment. Fine. So this is the way that we can change the alignment of the table. Now the next option comes, that is that how to format the table. You can also format the table. If you want to change the size of any cell or any column or any row, that also it is possible to change here. Simply you can see here, you can click at the mouse also, simply bring the mouse pointer over the horizontal line and click, drag it down. You see here rows are changing, it is changing the size of the row. Simply with the mouse we can change like that, dragging the mouse up and down. When you go up it is decreasing, when you go down it is increasing. The size of the cell, size of the row is increasing like that. Simply with the same, column also can be resized, like simply click on this column and you can increase or decrease. When you go right it is increasing, when you go left it is, once again it is decreasing here. So this is the way that we can increase or decrease. Now you can also increase the size using this option here in the cell size group. You can see here cell size group, click here, you can increase or you can decrease from this button. This is for horizontal rows. If you want to increase the column, this is for columns. See there, simply click with the mouse. I already told you, if you want to select with this, you want to change it with the cell size group of the layout tab, that also it is possible to change the size like that. Here simply click here, it is working fine. So this is the way we can change the size of the column or rows. Now let's see how to modify the table, how to change the style of the table. It is a simple table here with the black lines. You can see, if you want to change it in different colors, simply click inside the table, go to the design tab. As the name is design, it means you will get here different types of designs. Click here, you can see, you can find different designs. Suppose I want this blue one, so the table design is changed. You can see now how it is looking. You can make it attractive, impressive. You can change another type of column here like that. You can change here another type of design. You want more, go down, scroll the mouse pointer, you can see here different designs. Like red one I want, so it can be changed like this. So this is called table style. Here you can see the table style option. Fine. This is called table style. As you are moving cursor on the, you are moving the pointer on the screen, it is showing you the live video. Backside you can show, it is showing you the live preview of your document. You see, when I'm selecting blue, it is showing you blue, red, green, purple, blue, orange, whatever you want. It will show you like that. Whatever you want, finally click on that. Simply it is selected. Now this is called design table. You can practically see that, and you can practically check also in your computer also. And we can change the shade of the table, like it is blue or whatever. You can change the shade in different colors. Here it is not important that you have made it blue, so you cannot change. You can change in different styles, like you want the yellow one, so you can make it yellow. Clear? So this is the way we can change. You can change the border styles also. To change the border style, select the table, and here select the table simply and go to the simply click inside the table and go to the layout tab or design tab, and here you will find the table design. This is the table borders. Click here, simply you can draw the table also like that. Simply it's called drawing tables. You can see it is drawing this is showing you the table design. Clear? The border style, you can change the border style also. You can change the border here also. Go to the border and shading options. Here you can go down and select the style of the table. Here you want all the outer area of that, like that. You can choose. You want to change the border style, go to the border style or border color option. This is the style, and there is a color. You want to change the color in red, so border will appear as red. Click OK. You can see here it is red color, no red. Then go down, undo, again we'll select, go to the border option, and here you will find border styles like that. Click the color red, click OK. Now you can see the color is changing to red. But before this you need to click inside the table, then only it is possible to do. As I told you, this tool will appear only when the cursor is inside the table. Fine. So click inside this table and get this tool design. Go to the design option. You can change the pen color, whatever. This is to draw when you are drawing with a pencil. If you don't want this, you can go to the borders and shading option. Here it's a border option. Simply click on border. You see here different styles of borders will appear. You want this one, it is appeared. You select the color you want, blue, click blue, and okay, you see the color is changed now. Fine. So this is the way that we can modify the table in different styles. In the next video we will see that how to do some calculation in that table here, how to sum, how to find the product of the numbers here, how to add the number, how to multiply the number. That we will see in this next video. And with the same we will see how to convert text into column, to change the text into column or rows. That we will see in the next video. Till then, wait for the next video and keep revising, keep studying. And if you have any questions, you can write in the comments, you can write in the WhatsApp group, whatever you have. Till then, take care.